it's Tired Mummy and Zach Zone, and yeah, and today I am taking part in the Vlogstars 5 guilty pleasures. Now, being a mum, you do feel guilty a lot of the time, so some of the things you take pleasure in you might not have much time for, so if you do get to do them then you might feel guilty about it. So that's what I've tried to think of when choosing. So I'm going to go in reverse order. So at number 5, it is online shopping. I'm talking all sorts of online shopping, whether it's looking for groceries, to looking for an outfit, looking for something for the kids. I just really love looking and comparing details and trying to work out what's the best deal, and generally taking a lot of time that could be spent cleaning and doing housework, but I think that online shopping is much more important and a better way to spend my time. It also helps you when you're budgeting, so that allays the guilt ever so slightly if you think about what it is that you actually need, and then you go and you look around and it's just lovely. I think it all stems from liking catalogues. So when I was little, I used to love looking through the Argos and the Index catalogues and Avon catalogues and just looking at all the potential things you could buy. And now you've got it on the internet, you can look at anything. And saves time. Oh my goodness, not having to go to the supermarket with 3 kids. It's amazing. I just love it so much. Yeah. 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 And you like it too, don't you? Not having to go out, boring shops. Okay, so at number 4, my next guilty pleasure is Lego. I might pretend that I buy all the Lego for the kids, but I don't. There's an awful lot of Lego which is just for me and Chris, and I do feel guilty about not sharing it. Some of it I have now shared with them, some of my Star Wars things, Lego Star Wars. Yeah. Some of the Lego Star Wars things that I collected when Matthew was quite tiny, or even a bump, I am now reluctantly sharing. But I'm quite a purist. I like making the sets, keeping them how they are, whereas Matthew likes taking everything apart and putting them back together in a certain different way. So my my Lego Hoth Wampa cave, I might have bits missing, which is devastating. Yeah. But yeah, we love Lego. I spent 2 hours last night making one of Matthew's sets to make sure it had all the pieces, because we're doing our regular sort through, trying to make sure that all the sets are complete so that we can make things that we want to make. And it's really nice that me and Chris have something to share, because we both like Lego, so that's something really nice that we can do together. But not sharing it with the kids, that makes me feel guilty. Number 3 on my guilty pleasures is biting my fingernails. Now, I don't really do it. I don't know if you can see from there. I don't really do it on a daily basis, but I do it when they're all in the winter. Sometimes they start breaking all at the same time, and you need to cut them all down. And that is when I bite them. When they need to be trimmed, I bite them, and that is my treat to myself, because I stopped biting my nails when I was 15. Oh, having bitten them for 11 years. Yeah. So it is just a little treat to myself, you know, once every 6 weeks or so. When they get too long, it's to nibble them all down to an appropriate length, so that I can still get on with most of my day. And yeah, biting nails. Although Matthew bites his nails and it drives me crazy, so I am trying to stop him, and he doesn't see me biting mine, because I do mine you know, at bath time. And as I say, not very often, but that is my guilty pleasure. Yeah. Guilty pleasure. Second highest, my second favourite is swearing under my breath so that the kids don't hear. And I am... when I get stressed, I do need to vent a bit, so I do say a lot of naughty words that I really shouldn't say. Yeah, you might have heard a few that weren't under my breath, Zach, because hopefully you won't remember. But yeah, if I walk into the kitchen and see that the washing up hasn't been done, there might be some words muttered, under my breath. When the children are just being horrendous and not listening to a word I say, I might stomp out of the room muttering. Or sometimes it's not even having to say it under your breath, just shouting it in your head really, really loud, or just, you know, mouthing it can be enough sometimes. But yeah, muttering under your breath is a good one, I think. It maintains the air that you don't think swearing is appropriate, but it also makes sure that the kids don't pick up any bad habits or bad words. Okay, so my top guilty pleasure, number 1 on the list. It is what is known in our house as crisp time. And this happens around about 2 hours after brushing my teeth each morning. It is crisp time, and it is when I sit down and I have a cup of coffee. It is either a mocha or a double chocolate mocha, and I sit and have that, and I have a packet of crisps. And during that time, I do not want to be disturbed. I don't want to have to put a YouTube video on for the kids. I don't want to have to read a book. I don't want to have to make a Lego set. I don't want to talk. I don't want to think. And this harks back to before I had children and when I'd enjoy it at the weekends. So working all week, weekends I would have some time where I would sit there, I would read my book, I would have a coffee, and I would eat my crisps. And that is what I would do every weekend, and it's something I try and do now every day because it is the only point in the day that I have which is just for me. With Zach along it is a little bit tricky, but I do try and combine it with his morning nap and feed. So yeah, so I sit down, I have my drink, I have my crisps to hand, I start breastfeeding him, and then he normally goes to sleep. So then I get a little bit of time to sit and read my book and finish my drink and just have some me time whilst holding you. Yeah. But that is my top guilty pleasure, and it always has to be, oh dear, oh dear, you see the girl there? Oh, it always has to be one of the 2 products that I'm about to show you. And this is not product placement, this is just what I happen to have always had. Let me show you. It's either double chocolate mocha or mocha. And this is the cup that I always have to have it in. This is my crisp time cup. So thank you Vlogstars for inspiring me to make this video. I've watched some really great posts and I look forward to seeing what comes up around next month. I hope you've enjoyed my top 5 guilty pleasures. What are yours? Do you have any guilty pleasures? Please let me know in the comments below. What do you think of mine? Are there any which are ring true with you, or do some of them just be a bit weird? I don't know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.